Any significant income gap can create power imbalances within a relationship. When one partner, in this case the woman, earns substantially more and exhibits egoistic behavior, it can lead to tension and resentment. Here's an example from a man we'll call Tim, sharing his experience. I really don't give a shit, but in my first marriage, the instant my ex-wife started making more than me, she started treating me differently and ended up cheating with her boss. It didn't matter that I was the sole breadwinner for over 6 years. The second she felt like she had the ability to find a better option, she went for it. Not every woman is like that, and it's important to stress that. Most likely, not even most women behave this way, but if you're not careful, you can fall into that trap.
We want to be the boss. I think it's that we want to wear the pants.
What do you think happens in a relationship when the woman out-earns what the man earns?
It's going to end in divorce more than likely. So there's a study conducted by American psychologists, and they found that if a woman out-earned her husband, it was 50% likely that the marriage would end in divorce.
So what's the solution there?
I don't think there is a solution.
A relationship can work where the woman makes more money than the man?
In the beginning, the man has to level up eventually. If he doesn't, I feel like there's a time period where it's like, if he's not leveling up to her, you become basically like just a guy in the house. Like, you know what I mean? Because as a man, we're providers, protectors.
I don't think it can work. Unless the woman, she's humble. You know, because once, I don't know, there's something weird where, like, if they start making bread,
they start popping shit.
To go as far as, you don't even have to go as far as that. There's a level of, like, tone that comes with it, you know what I mean?
There's a level of tone.
I mean, it's like they say that when a man makes more money than the girl, he feels like he's untouchable, and if she says something to him, it's like,
Michael, you just got home and you opened up this garage. You didn't open up the garage to come into the house. You opened up the garage to the Reaper Cave. And what I'm telling you is that when you come home, you should open up that garage so you can come inside to the house. But you to come here and just sat in here, huh?
No, I was coming to put my stuff down. I was gonna come in there, but you come flying out the door. So
I didn't fly.
Yeah, you did. You ran out. You ran out because your man came home. That's why. It's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to skip on out.
Michael, and then you came home with pub subs and you didn't ask if I needed anything from the store. We're going to have to start over. We need to write down the rules of the porterhouse.
Did I ask you yesterday you need anything from the store?
But what about today? Today is a new day.
I was hungry. I'm hungry.
If we're going on our date tonight, I say you just save that for tomorrow. Just eat one, and then you'll be hungry for later. Michael, look at that look.
I'm going to eat the other half of this sub, and I'll be ready to eat at 6:30.
We'll see.
You just be ready.
Here's what you can expect. When a woman makes more money than you, or even the same amount, you might find yourself dealing with someone who nags you just for the fun of it. She might see you more like a kid or a son who won't move out of the house. This lack of respect and boundaries can be a big problem. She feels free to do whatever she wants without considering your feelings. Now ask yourself, would you want to deal with this for the next 30 years until you croak? Or would you rather be the one coming home after a hard day of work and having the final say? That's the traditional dynamic many men expect, and why they don't want to be in a relationship where they're out-earned by a woman, especially if she's a pink alpha earner. It's just not a comfortable situation. No man naturally wants to deal with the same power dynamic in an intimate relationship. Men want to control the house and set the rules. If they can't have that, they might prefer to be alone.
Marriages where the wife out-earns or out-statuses the husband tend to be comparatively unstable and violent. So, now you can lay that at the feet of the men if you're inclined to, but in some sense it doesn't really matter because that's the way it is. And so the women are unhappy and the men are threatened, and that's just not a good recipe for marital stability.
Well, by now it should be pretty clear that being in a homo-financial relationship with a woman isn't the best idea. If you want to constantly be in an arm wrestling match, then I guess this is your cup of tea, but for the most part, it's a no-go. And on that note, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.